Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free PDF file. Get them while supplies last. We've only got a minor amount. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill. We're back with the reaction series. So today, man, it's gonna be a big day. You better strap in. We got an album to start deep diving into, and I'm excited for track 2 on this. This right here, right now, is none other than Kendrick Lamar and Squabble Up.
God knows I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key.
Hey!
Ownership, the blueprint is by me.
No, who remembers? He teased this in the Not Like Us music video. He has a tendency to do this sometimes, like you're tuning in for a music video for one song and then he'll just drop like a totally different song and give you a little snippet. He had this in the chamber back then. Let's go.
God knows I am.
Yeah, that's that drop.
Reincarnated. I was stargazing.
Come on.
Life goes on. I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet.
What in the 80s pop sample is that? Debbie Deb when I hear the music?
A yee nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, but I get him splashed till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea, there you go, beat him up. Falling from a money tree, and it grew throughout the month. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed it off, yes, us. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good.
Man, I'll tell you what, this has that bounce, doesn't it? This feels like one of those that you can dance to. It's got that Not Like Us type of vibe, which makes sense why it was dropped with the Not Like Us video. He's just got that pocket and that bounce to it and the way this rhythm hits, and then again like the 80s cut sample and those pop synths just running all over the place. Let's break down some of this.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need her, my babies.
Reincarnated. He's talked about this concept before, especially in relation to Pac, feeling like Pac came to him in a dream and like he's carrying the torch. And he's always been obsessed with this theme of reincarnation, this continuation of legacy, this continuation of life. And for him, representing and reflecting through the reincarnation of Pac and him carrying the torch of the West Coast.
Woke up. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies.
I was stargazing. One of my favorite bars that I've ever just heard in rap, period, was him moving in the circadian rhythms of a shooting star. I was stargazing. That was 616 in LA. And I think that's a reference to that, but could also be like stargazing, like looking at all these stars, because I've been antisocial. I've been sat on the sidelines. So for me, there's that metaphysical spirituality of him looking up and gazing at the stars, but then also him keeping tabs on the stars, on the celebrities, and obviously the Drakes of the world and the Diddies of the world.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat.
Kamasi, Washington, shout out right there, man. Keep a horn on me, like playing the horns. Shout out to just an amazing jazz musician. I broke that down in the original, I think if I remember correctly, but also keep a horn on me. That's a double. He's got gunplay bars on top of that, man. It's a smooth flip. And then looking for the broccoli. He's trying to get that green, but also he's trying to get that nourishment, right? He's not going vegan on us because we know he likes his beef, but he's still getting that broccoli and that 5 a day in.
Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me.
Kamasi, IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Dot 2. I love that how he goes just 1 2 dot 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 1 2, and then he keeps coming back to that just 2-syllable rhyme scheme. He'll start the bar with it and then he'll end the bar on it too, man. It's just a dope bounce to it.
High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me.
And for me, I tease this as well. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Remember, there are a lot of discussions of splits and ownerships, and Drake was using it in his diss, and then Kendrick was flipping it back onto Drake.
High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet.
Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. I take that as like, I'll get off on my own terms, right? You're thinking that I'm getting off of this ride, that I'm done with this? No, I'll stop when I say I'm stopping. In terms of how I get off and how I let off with all this.
Blueprint is by me, Mr. Get Off. I get off in my feet.
And then Get Off in My Feet. It's just like it sets up for this cut to come in, and then the Dance Now vibes. And again, not like us turned into a dance anthem, right? Turned into a theme. This has those similar vibes. It turned into like he's saying some tough street talk basically, and it's just raw the way that he's spitting, but it's still got just that bounce and that dance to it.
Couldn't try me in a tri-state. Muddy pass, but I get him splashed till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town.
A yee couldn't try me. You know the yee meme with the dinosaurs, right? The one dinosaur's annoying, the other one goes yee to shut him up, right? Couldn't try me, a yee. So I take that as him shouting out that meme and obviously just flipping it into they can't shut me up.
I mean in a tri-state. Muddy pass, but I get him splashed till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he's
give him splash, like give him that wet work, right? Splash him. So we got more gunplay bars until he hydrated, till he filled with holes, right? And then water makes up most of our body, so he's hydrated in a different sense, and he's hydrating him, giving him that splash.
Nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Muddy pass, but I get him splashed till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties.
Like, it's funny, pupils dilated, almost like you've seen a ghost. Right? And then he just speaks in like this Casper-like delivery and voice. Get the fuck out my face. It's almost like he's haunting in the mix right now. And I didn't catch it at first because I'm like, hang on, is he saying face? Is he making ACE rhymes happen? Because it doesn't sound that way. It sounds like it's like I-vowel rhymes.
Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good.
Yeah, I almost thought that was fuck out my vibe at first, but no, it's get out my face.
But she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the safe. Man, don't let me.
I walked in, walked out with the safe. Yeah, on to the next one.
What the price? What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep. But
I mean, that's a bar right there, right? Double back like a deluxe. You know when you press a deluxe album, 2 CDs, 2 discs, so double back, but he's also doubling back on the album.
Sitting ducks. Fuck, I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but
new paper cuts because he's counting through all the money. That's why he's got the bucks.
Y'all sitting ducks, hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea, there you go, beat him up. Falling from a money tree and it grew.
50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Remember when Drake was rolling deep and bragging about that, and you had 50 Cent kind of backing Drake? I wonder if there's just layers to that. And then the push-ups freestyle when he talked about the splits, drop and give me 50 deep. I just wonder if there's more symbolism and metaphor layers to that one than are you just rolling deep? It's not deep enough to go against me. Versus him thinking about the splits, about Drake and 50, and maybe that just revolves around his creative mind when he's writing that bar.
It ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea, there you go, beat him up. Falling from a money tree and it grew throughout the month. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed it off, yes us. I feel good, get the fuck out my.
Hawk a loogie at the camera, then speed off. You know it's us? Remember the reincarnation bar we talked about? Him and his relation to Tupac? That's a Tupac bar right there. Tupac infamously just spitting at the camera and driving off. And Kendrick even had that, didn't he? Oh, the Baby Keem video. Baby Keem and his Family Ties video that he had with Baby Keem when he speeds off and he's driving in the car and he spits out the window and then he starts shooting. Much like Pac, spitting at reporters and then just speeding off. That's definitely a Pac shout out.
Throughout the month, spit a loogie at the camera, speed off, yes us. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the safe. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up,
Woo!
squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Hold up, where are you from?
Hey.
Bye, bitch. I'm finna go dumb. Sideways. Bunk skunk. Viva. I'm on one. Thump, baby, rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it.
Thump, baby, rocking it. Again, that's got that not like us flow to it. Da, fuck 'em up. See, he's got that similar vibe. And then that bounce before that, right? When he does sort of this chant and this callback. It's almost like everybody report to the dance floor and squabble up. And he's using that LA slang, right? Squabble up. Like it's almost like we going to fight or we going to dance tonight. Whichever double you want to take it as, because it's got that dual layering, right? He's got a lot of sort of that street talk, that violent imagery that he's playing off of in the gunplay bars. So you have that side of the squabble up. But then he's also got these different bounces, these different call outs to different dances, right? Even the 80s sample cut into it. So we could be dancing as well. So he's kind of just walking this line of sort of gangsterism and just b-boying at the same time and just blending those elements together on this. And then, you know what I just thought about? Squabble up. 2 B's on that. 2 B's. It's a blood word, right? The Bloods. And think about what his pop-out concert did in LA. He brought together Bloods and Crips. And the track we just broke down before this, Whacked Out Murals. Whacked was spelled with 2 C's. C's for Crips. I don't think it's a coincidence. You got 2 C's in the first track, and then you got 2 B's as the title of the second track. That is a statement right there. And that's blending together the Bloods and the Crips and bringing everyone together for the culture. Let's go, Kendrick.
Man, don't let me know what the play. Squabble up, 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 squabble up. Hold up, where you from? My bitch, I'm finna go dumb. Sideways. Baby rockin' it, quid pro.
Even right there with the thump, you just hear that bass just coinciding with it. Bump, 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 bump. Like something bumping in the trunk, man.
Baby rockin' it, quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clockin' it. Brody won't go, but I know that he poppin' it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it.
That was smooth. Internal to external rhyme schemes. And again, remember I talked about the dancing and the violence combining? Check this out. Let me break this down real quick, these 4 bars.
Baby rockin' it, quid.
Thump, 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 thump. Baby rocking it. So it could be like the gun firing off, going thump, 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 and they're rocking it. But then also like thump, 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 the bass is thumping, and we're rocking it on the dance floor.
Pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it.
Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. He's got a nice little watch scheme that he sneaks into here too. But also like could be watching like quid pro quo, like that ass gonna bounce, I'm gonna start moving with it. Quid pro quo. But also like, you know, if you give us violence, we're gonna return that in the same. Check this.
Flow, let me know if you clocking it, rocking it. Quid pro quo, what you.
And then the quo, rocking it.
Cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it.
Flow, no, clocking it. So see, it goes oh, ocking it. Oh, ocking it. Oh, ocking it. Nice A to B rhymes in between that. But then the watching it and clocking it. Like I'm watching it. And then also watch to clock. So watch it with your eyes versus clocking it with your eyes versus literally watch on the wrist and clocking it. Could be jacking the watch too.
I'm on one. Baby rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it.
Work on the floor. But I know that he popping it. Again, like working on the dance floor, but also we got all this work like laid out on the floor, right? And could be like working on the floor, like we're mopping the floor, putting in that wet work, and then popping it. Popping it in terms of dance moves versus popping it again with the gun imagery.
Wolf tickets on sale till I if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, you got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Mouse with the Smirnoff. High, we outside, war they about to kill him off. Blaps on blaps, it's a fact, this a brick or all. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. Hey dot, can I get a drop? I'm like nigga nah. H boom boom from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the play. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
Wow.
Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
This feels like Not Like Us 2.0. West Coast anthem right here in vibe,
Hit
man.
him, he got kids with him, my apology.
We got more bars to break down.
Know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on.
Notice how on Squabble Up the 2 B's, and he doesn't use Crody here, He uses Brody, staying in theme with the blood language.
Till I silenced it. Pipe down, young. These some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him. That's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him. He got kids with him. My apologies.
Bitch in him. That's a lot of bitch. And then he's got kids with him. I wonder, is that subtle shots at Drake? It just could be generalized. Or it could be innuendos right there.
Bitch with him and some bitch in him. That's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him. He got kids with him. My apologies.
Right, don't hit him. Like people say, like, why are you doing that to Drake? He's a father. He's got kids, right? Why are you speaking on the family and returning that? And for Kendrick, it's like, he spoke on my family first. My apologies. It could be, because he'll do this, right? He'll take like real life situations, things that happen to him, and then he'll write in a more abstract way, in a more generalized way that just matches with his art, with his metaphorical type of writing that he likes to do and get a little bit more abstract. So you could take it and interpret it in a number of ways. But the root idea could come from that real life situation. And for me, the root idea of that bar and that line could easily come from the Drake situation.
Bitch with him and some bitch in him. That's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him. He got kids with him. My apologies. Ghetto chat.
Especially all the similarities, not like us we've been talking about.
Blackie Miles with the Smirnoff. He high, we outside. What they about to kill him off.
Smoking Black and Milds, drinking Smirnoffs. Come on.
Song blaps. It's a fact. This a brick or raw. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. A.
Why you fed if you criminal? Again, another critique of the industry. All these snitches running around. Why are you fed if you're rapping about being a criminal and acting like this lifestyle? You should know first rule of the streets is no snitching, right? And why you rapping if it's fictional? You're not really about that life, are you? And there's veiled shots. Could be a Drake, could be a number of people in the industry and the fakes that he sees. This really feels like a Let's Purge type of album from Kendrick. It's that type of year.
Why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional? Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. A. Can I get a...
You hear the Debbie Deb? Just sample, cut into the mix again. Like I said, I love when you take the vocal samples and just cake that into the instrumentation.
I'm like, nigga, nah. Boom, why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal? A. Can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, nah. Boom.
I love that line. And the way he goes, no way. Can I get a drop? How many people have been wanting Kendrick Lamar to drop this album? No. Kendrick is going to drop it on his own time. Talking shit.
Hey, why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal? Hey, can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, nah. Boom, coon from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog.
Woo!
Feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the past. Squabble up, 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 squabble up.
Yeah.
God.
I tell you what, for track 2, track 1 is so serious. There's so much tension. There's such just call to arms in this building with it all. And it feels like this is that let off. This is that release. This is that stress reliever, right? This is a balance. This is just a different pacing. And I think it's a good follow-up to track 1 to have a track like this as track 2. You mix like a little bit of sort of a dance anthem that gets you moving, that you can bounce to. He's got those drippy pockets, but again, he's just got such sleek lyricism and delivery mixed in, and yeah, it definitely feels like a Not Like Us 2.0 type of vibe. Kendrick Lamar, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, if you're here at the end, you know we got a lot more to do. Strap in. I'm going to have a big day. I'm going to try to get through 4 tracks today, so if you want to stay tuned for all the drops, all the breakdowns, I want to do this album justice. I want to do everything I can to help people appreciate this art. Subscribe and notifications on. Really does go a long way. I love you guys. Catch you again soon.